Hey Busy Bees! Are you guys sick of rubbery, dried out, scrambled eggs? Well, today I have a special treat for you because fluffy, creamy, luscious Gordon Ramsay status eggs are actually easier than you think. I'm going to show you how to make the fluffiest, creamiest scrambled eggs you've ever had in a cast iron. Yes, that's right, a cast iron, and it's not going to stick either. Gonna be amazing. So hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe and we'll go ahead and get started. So I love making eggs every morning for me and Erisy. She loves it scrambled, but it has to be perfect. If it's dried out and rubbery, she ends up throwing it on the floor for Ollie. He loves it, but she's a little foodie and she will not accept anything less than perfect. And the more flavor, the better. So we're gonna start with 3 eggs here. I'm just gonna crack it into my bowl. These were pretty big eggs, and I'm just gonna whisk it up. We're not gonna add any milk, cream, or water to this because you really don't need it. We're just gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna whisk it really well, making sure that the whites and the yolks are thoroughly combined because when you scramble it up, you don't want like little pieces of whites hanging out. All right, that looks good. And now it's time to get our scramble on. So the reason why scrambled eggs come out rubbery and dry sometimes is because the heat is on way too high. I'm just gonna keep my heat on at medium low, and then once I add my eggs, I'm gonna turn it off and let the cast iron do its work. Cast iron pans hold heat really well, so it's still gonna be nice and hot to cook our eggs, even with the heat off. First, I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of butter and let it melt as the pan heats up. And once it's finished melting, I'm just gonna swirl it all around so that the butter coats the entire bottom of the pan. The butter not only adds delicious flavor, but it's gonna be our non-sticking agent here, a natural non-sticking agent. Now I'll add our eggs and we'll immediately turn off the heat. Then with my spatula, I'll continually scrape the bottom to create those fluffy scrambles. Look how it comes together, it's so beautiful. But I'm just gonna undercook it. I'll continue to scrape everything until the eggs look almost set. I want the eggs to be slightly underdone because it'll give that custardy, creamy texture that we're looking for. So if you find that your pan is not hot enough to create these types of fluffy scrambles, go ahead and turn it back on to like medium-low again, but immediately turn it off. You just want it to take its time to cook low and slow. And check it out, the egg is totally not sticking. All right. So our eggs are done and I'm just gonna serve it on a piece of toast. And then I'm just gonna finish it off with a pinch of salt. And my personal favorite, chopped basil. It just adds like this burst of freshness that's so good. Look how light and fluffy this is. Honestly, usually with 3 eggs, I serve 2 people, but for video epicness, I'm gonna eat this all by myself. Wow. Honestly, a lot of people like to add cheese, like the soft goat cheese and stuff to their eggs, but you really don't need to. The eggs are custardy, it has so much texture from the fluffiness, the creaminess, all in one, and with the salt and basil, it just elevates it. My favorite part about this whole thing was that I made it in a cast iron. I recently got rid of all my non-stick pans because they were starting to chip, and even though they didn't have a Teflon coating, I'm still kind of weary about the chemicals chipping. Regardless, if you guys want to see how to maintain and season a cast iron, stay tuned till tomorrow because I'm gonna have a video on that. And if you guys are watching this far, go ahead and comment below with a cat with those heart eyes and let's see, a hair flip emoji because we just made some excellent eggs. I bet you guys thought I was gonna say egg in a pan emoji, huh? That would have been too easy. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye! Hey Busy Bees! Are you sick of rubbery, dried out scrambled eggs? Well,